So today we're going to be talking about the cities that I would recommend living in and here in Brazil. I'm currently right now in Manaus. So a city I would definitely recommend to visit, first of all, is Rio. Rio is a very beautiful city. There's a lot to see. You got the Christ, you got the beaches, Copacabana, Leblon, Ipanema. Beautiful, beautiful to visit. But in my opinion, I wouldn't see it. This is my personal opinion. I wouldn't see it as a city to actually live in. First of all, it's very expensive. Um, the inside of the city, the center of the city is very dirty. Um, it's not well kept. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend living in Rio. It's a good visit to see. Sao Paulo is kind of the same. It's a huge city. It's even bigger. Um, I believe it's like 22 million people that live in Sao Paulo. So it's very huge. I personally didn't like it, and I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, it's good for finding a job. If you really want to find a job, that's the place to go. That's where people go here in Brazil. People from all over Brazil go to Sao Paulo to work, and even other countries, even other South American countries. People from other countries in South America go to Sao Paulo to work. But I honestly wouldn't recommend it. It's not for me. It's personally not for me. I don't know about you, um, but yeah. Um, the south of Brazil, so like Porto Alegre, Florianópolis, Curitiba. I I've been to Porto Alegre. I've been to Florianópolis. Florianópolis is beautiful. Porto Alegre is like another Brazilian city, to be honest. It's a little more European influenced. Um, but I personally don't like it. It's a little bit. Porto Alegre is not that safe, but it's safer than other Brazilian cities. Florianopolis is very safe, and other cities in the south are also very safe as well. Um, so if you're looking for safety, I would definitely recommend the south. There's also job opportunities in the south as well. So that's a good option. I definitely recommend you visit, and also so you can visit this specific location as a tourist for a couple of weeks, or you can actually live here. So it would be João Pessoa. I was recently in João Pessoa. It's a beautiful city. People are super friendly. Uh, there is work. It's a growing economy in João Pessoa. It's starting to grow. There is jobs. I was working there. I lived there for 4 months. Like I said, the people are very friendly. There's always things to do. The only downside is that um, most things close like around 9, 10. There's a couple of places where you can go out. There's a couple of um, of things to do at night, like clubs and stuff. But it's mostly like on the weekends and stuff. So that's the only little of a downside. It's also very, very, very cheap. I lived in Manaíra, which is a neighborhood right in front of the beach, and I was paying like probably like $280 per month, which is like nothing. That's like I believe it's like I was paying like 960 reais per month. So something around there, like $280 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. In other cities like Rio, you would never be able to live in Copacabana for that price. Never. Sao Paulo, like in a prestige neighborhood, never. So other cities like Natal, Recife. Natal was pretty dangerous, but when I was there, I was staying at Ponta Negra, which is a very safe neighborhood, very chill. Um, I would definitely visit Natal, but I honestly wouldn't live there. It's one of the top five most dangerous cities in the world, so I wouldn't recommend it. Recife, very dangerous as well. Huge cities, so it's like Sao Paulo, Rio. Um, it gives you that big city vibe, that like New York vibe. A lot of people are kind of rude. Um, but yeah, yeah. Oh, another thing about the South, um, that is a downside, is that in the South the people are not as friendly as people from Rio, people from the Northeast, people from the North. They're not as friendly. So that's only a down. That's a downside right there. Um, and a couple upsides to the Northeast. So if you're British or American or a foreigner, you're gonna have a higher status living there, because there's not a lot of foreigners in these cities like João Pessoa, Recife. There is some, but they don't usually live there, and it's not that many. Natal, I know there is kind of, but it's not as much as like in Rio. Um, so people have to remember that in Rio, people from all over the world go to Brazil, and the first place that they go to is Rio. So Rio is basically full of foreigners. You don't really have that status of like, oh, he's a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to keep in mind. So basically, to sum it all up, I would definitely recommend the northeast of Brazil. I would recommend João Pessoa. I would recommend visiting Natal, but I wouldn't live there. Um, yeah, that's my favorite city in Brazil is João Pessoa. Definitely beautiful. A lot of things to do. Nature, women, food. Food is a big one. And yeah, that sums it up. So thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.